Jeff is back. No, not back in black, but back for another review. Actually, today is going to be the last Jeff the Killer installment that I will be reviewing. And it's a pretty damn good one. What's it about? Well, Jeff the Killer, of course. But this time it shows how he finds people. It's a pretty creative concept and only adds more depth to the character and makes him a lot more terrifying. It starts with a guy going through random YouTube videos and he stumbles across a weird video, so he decides to check it out. When he does, he starts hearing weird noises in his house, which he just kind of shrugs off because he has a baseball bat near him. After waiting a long time for it to load, he gets it to play. The video is nothing more than just a black screen with the username and description written in red. The username was Nightmare Slumber, and the description was pretty damn scary. I won't give it away, but trust me, if I ever watched a video that said what this description was, I'd probably shit my pants on the spot. The man ignores the message and continues to view the video. At first, all it is an abandoned asylum. And really, for a minute, that's all it is, an abandoned asylum. But then he notices something move. It's got the stance and build of a human. Well, at first, he does nothing but stand there, and then after a while, he runs into the camera. At the same time he hits it, the man hears a loud thud on his door. He grabs the bat when the computer flashes the blue screen of death and shuts down. It's also said that the computer had been hacked by someone from an asylum. Ooh yeah, now shit's getting real. Well, then the power goes out, and there's these creepy things start to happen. I mean, really creepy. The man attempts to contact the police, but is not able to. He notices that his computer screen is still on with the words, "Go to sleep," written in red text. Yeah, shit's starting to hit the fan now. Then he hears a scream, darts to his kitchen, and grabs 2 knives. The screaming continues, and he goes towards the room and hears it from... He finds a fucking young lit girl stripped naked with her stomach hanging completely out, and she's just covered in blood. I mean, damn. Yeah, pretty fucked up. Next thing he hears a voice saying that he should have listened to the warning. When he turns around and looks, he sees the same figure that he saw in the video. I'm pretty sure it takes no genius to know it's Jeff, but the story doesn't reveal it till the very end. Anyway, before the man can say or do anything, Jeff kills him. Then it follows the perspective of a detective documenting the murders. He basically just talks about how they couldn't identify the girl due to lack of missing persons reports, no claims to her body, or anyone trying to solve the case. It was like she never existed. I guess it was the same for the guy as well, because there's not much mention of him either. The detective also notes that they were able to confirm that the hacking came from the abandoned asylum, but there's no explanation to how it was timed so perfectly. Obviously, that's just the best explanation that can be offered because there's virtually no possible way this could be accomplished. If it can, holy shit, technology's awesome. Moving on, the only other thing the detective is able to document is that there are eyewitnesses claiming to have seen a strange creature enter the house. The detective also states that there are shocking similarities between the murderer and a website full of scary stories that has a picture of a face with the words "Go to sleep" on it. This is really what kind of spills the beans, but I already did that earlier. It's pretty cool how the story sort of breaks the fourth wall. It made it more realistic. Well, without spoiling too much of the story, the detective continues to document and is killed in the middle. This is indicated by a loud, obnoxious noise that just randomly goes off. Of course, this is heard only if you listen to the audio on YouTube rather than read it. Next thing we hear is Jeff saying that he doesn't like how his story is being published and that he killed the detective. He also starts to say that he knows where everyone is just by watching the video that he's taking on at the moment. He names off some examples and says there is no way to escape, that you're not safe. The last line spoken is nothing short of freaky. I won't say what it is, but trust me, it's bone-chilling. All in all, this is probably the best Jeff the Killer story ever written. It's more realistic and disturbing, which only makes it more haunting. The last line still sends chills up my spine. Hell, even talking about it's making me kind of uneasy here, but if you want a good scare, then find the audio for this on YouTube and give it a listen. Highly recommended. Well, that's all for Jeff the Killer, but don't worry, Creepypasta-Thon is far from over. We still have 26 more reviews to cover. That being said, this is Cujo06241 saying, go to sleep.